In this video, we're going to bring our grenade launcher to the Unreal Engine and integrate it into our system. However, there's one more thing that we need in Blender, so let's go to our file, and we need the render for our grenade pack for the UI. So we make everything invisible, and also we deactivate rendering for all of the elements except the grenades pack. We will need our camera. Alright, yes. It's so tiny. Okay. So we will position our camera. Oh, okay, it's numpad 0 to see what we got. Oh yes, and in this tab, in the render tab, we need to set the resolution. It will be 512 by 512. And the sampling we will set to, well, 64 for now and see how it goes. Okay, maybe a little bit closer now. Something like that. Maybe a little bit closer. Okay, now we press F12. Oh, we need some lights. The sun here that we have. Let's see what happens. Okay. Maybe add some more sampling. Well, it'll be tiny, like so. So this generally is quite alright, I think. Okay, so now that this is ready, we press F3 and we save this to renders, images, we call this grenades and save. Oh yes, we need the opacity right. So here in the tab, Oh, it's right in the bottom. Film transparent. And now if we press F12 again, we have our transparency. Now we press F3, we save this again, and now we're ready. So let's bring first person character, UI, images. Let's import this image. Next, in the weapons folder, we will create a new folder and call it 8_grenade launcher. And let's import our models. Now let's do this one by one. First, we import our grenade. It's a static mesh. Okay. Next, we import our grenades. Next, we import our grenade launcher. And first, we will say that this is not a skeletal mesh, just a static mesh for the pickup. Okay. And now we import it again, only to get yes. Now it only simply re-imports it. So we will do this. We will create a new folder, call it meshes. Oh, we will need to rename all of this anyway. So this is static mesh. This is also static mesh. Okay, now we import it as a skeletal mesh, and we specify that this is weapons with arms skeleton. And input. Everything seems to be okay. So now, if we check our skeleton, you see, it has been changed. We have our grenade launcher grip, trigger and slide bones added to our main skeleton. Rename it to skeletal mesh. Gather it, also the physical asset. Move it here. By the way, be careful when you move things around in the project, especially folders. If you move folders that got many subfolders inside, you may break things. For example, in the maps, I have this folder for the map, and it has starter content materials. These two folders. When I first transferred this folder inside, everything seemed to be fine. But then when I reopened the project, the materials couldn't find its textures. So it's best if you move folders one by one. And also, I needed to move everything into one folder at some point, and when I did that, the project was ruined. So then I had to remake it, redo it folder by folder. So save often, make copies and backups. Okay, we save all. What we don't have, yes, is the animations. So, well, we will do this in a second. We'll delete this one and replace it with the other one. So we don't need two of them. And rename it to grenade launcher. We'll create a folder called materials. Move it here. Okay, make a duplicate, yes, and call this grenades. We will open both of them. Create another folder called textures. And here we will import the textures from the Substance Painter. We will select this one and disable sRPG channel here and here. And now we click on the folder, on the textures folder, go to grenade launcher, select all of this, and go to grenade launcher material, paste it here. We don't need that. And connect. Color, normal, blue channel for metallic, green for roughness, and red for ambient occlusion. And we are going to do the same for the grenades. Okay, now go to our meshes. We need to save all. Okay, we have to go to the materials and save them manually. Okay. And we have our model here. I know that my style of modeling and texturing is somewhat, let's say, unorthodox. Okay. Let's assign the materials. Here we need the grenade material, grenades, and here as well. Save all. Okay, now we need animations. So we will import the same file, same FBX, only we will not import the mesh now, and we will check to import. Okay, this way it imports animations. No, not really. Oh yes, we need to specify the skeleton, weapons with arms skeleton, and now it only gives us one animation. Okay, let's go to Blender and escape. Let's make everything visible again. Oh, that is not important. Okay, we need just the grenade launcher and the root. And here we will go to NLA editor. Oh yes, also here we can select, no, not here, Control Z, root. Here, yes, we will press F against all the animations. Yes, and this way, this is in order, everything. Okay, we selected the launcher, the root, file, export, FBX, our preset, and again. And we go here. Okay, delete this first. Not importing the mesh, weapons with arms skeleton, import. Well, let's see. Maybe we need to save the file. Blender is quite confusing with these things. Sometimes you get also duplicates of animations and things like that. Oh yes, let's remove those things from the NLA editor. And now we'll select one, click this here, this here, and this here. Okay, save. Export FBX. Do the same thing again. Just delete this. And bring it inside. Weapons with arms skeleton, no mesh, import, and we have our 3 animations now. Let's set the preview to grenade launcher here. Save. Select the other one. Also. And here. Okay, everything seemed to be fine. Now we will go to our skeleton, set the preview also to grenade launcher, and we will need a socket.